Noughties pop sensation Nelly Furtado was branded unrecognizable by her fans after she was spotted on the red carpet. Despite the Say It Right singer being one of the biggest names in the early 2000s, she is one of many living a completely different life now. It must be a tough adjustment to leave a life of fame and fortune for a quieter lifestyle, but for some it may have been a blessing in disguise. We take a look at some of the brightest stars who struggled to shine after the millennium. Daniel Powter. Is there anyone who doesn't know the song Bad Day? Probably not. Daniel's hit single was everywhere in 2005, but he struggled to keep the momentum up. The Canadian singer released another single, Next Plane Home, in 2008, which peaked at number 70 in the UK charts. The 51-year-old still performs now, but opened up about his struggles with drugs and alcohol. He sought comfort in drugs after he was abused as a child, and spoke about his experience on Channel Vusa 9. "I thought that addiction was my problem. But it wasn't. That was my solution. It wasn't until I started digging in, taking a look at myself, saying I gotta work on some stuff that I don't want to look at, that I figured it out." He didn't name his abuser, but he said that he was molested from the age of 7. Blue Cantrell. American singer and songwriter Blue Cantrell is still working in the industry, despite battling mental health demons. The star, who teamed up with Sean Paul to release their UK #1 track Breathe, was taken to police custody in 2014. She was spotted screaming in the street that someone had poisoned her with gas and called herself a one-hit wonder. Blue was hospitalized and monitored by doctors. She appeared on NBC's Celebrity Circus in 2008, and in 2020 she performed at London's O2 Arena. Nelly Furtado. Nelly became an instant star after she released her track I Am Like a Bird in 2000. In 2006 she took a step out of the limelight after she suffered a nervous breakdown. "I had a nervous breakdown on stage," she told the Daily Mail in 2017. "I was on the Loose Tour, 2007, and my daughter was with me. I was being a mum and a singer on the road. I was exhausted. Then one night I went on stage and I suddenly realized how stressed out I was. I actually cried my way through the first 2 songs. I took a break from music and went home. And I realized that being at home and having the whole family experience was what I was seeking." In that time, she spent a lot of time traveling and also did charity work with Save the Children. Now 43, she is reportedly recording new music in Colombia and in December will be taking to the stage at Beyond the Valley Music Festival in Australia. Daphne and Celeste. The US duo behind the tracks You, GLY and Do Stick You were dropped by their record label in 2001. In 2015, the pair tried to make a comeback and were booked to play at Reading Festival, but were met by unimpressed fans. After a last-minute reshuffle, they stepped onto a stage in front of tens of thousands of people who were expecting to see Blink-182. They were met by boos and had bottles, litter and even a wheelchair thrown at them. Daphne, whose real name is Karen DiConcetto, is now a TV writer and producer. She is married, lives in Los Angeles and has a son called Samir. Celeste Cruz enjoyed a brief stint of acting, where she appeared in 30 Rock, and is now married and also has a son called Leif. Booty Love. Charisse Roberts and Nadia Shepherd formed Booty Love in 2005 and their hit Boogie Tonight soared to #1 in the UK dance charts. Their cover of Don't Mess With My Man in 2007 also made it to the top of the dance charts and reached #11 on the top 40. Their last single was released in 2013, but they still perform together. One true voice. They lost out to Girls Aloud on Pop Stars, The Rivals in 2002 but kept going as a band until 2003. It appeared to be a bit of a messy split, after band member Jamie Shaw said he was over the moon about it. After leaving the band, Jamie ended up working as a publicity assistant for BBC's Doctor Who. He then worked as a personal assistant for the Great British Bake Off star Matt Lucas. Fellow band member Daniel Pearce has been a backing singer for Dizzy Rascal and also released a remix of Kanye West's Bound 2 with DJ Sigma. Desiree Annette Weeks made a name for herself with her track Life, but had to take a step back from music after suffering from an underactive thyroid. She went back to her record company Sony to restart her career, but was turned down. She then walked away from the industry and retrained as a nutritionist and naturopath. In 2019 she released a new album A Love Story, which didn't make it into the charts. The 411 The British girl band who formed in 2003, announced that they were reuniting in 2021 for a one-off gig at Mighty Hoopla in 2022. Susie Furlonger had to leave the band for a second time after they made a return due to commitments as a backing singer. The vocalist has performed alongside Take That, Kelly Rowland, and Cliff Richard. She tried out for the X Factor in 2008, but didn't make it to the finals. Tanya Boniface married 70-year-old singer Peebo Bryson, who is known for singing Disney's Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast soundtracks. They had a son together, but in 2019 Peebo suffered a heart attack, which he survived. Caroline Owlett went into PR and is now an associate media director at PR agency Push. Tisha Monique Martin still makes music and released a new single this week. Samantha Mumba stepped into the public eye when she was just 17 years old. The Irish singer-songwriter released Gotta Tell You in 2000, which was followed by Baby Come Over. In 2002 she gave acting a go and landed an appearance in the film The Time Machine. Do you enjoy reading about celebrities? Sign up for all the best celeb news from the Mirror here. After heading back into music, she struggled to hit the same level of success. She is now a presenter on Dublin radio station 98 FM. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct 0207 29 33 033.